Traitorous, Cancerous, Thyroid, Part 2. Why? Because I didn't feel like finding a piece of paper and writing it down. Um, I thought today I actually feel a little bit more like talking about the preparation for the surgery. Kind of the more fun stuff, if there's fun stuff in having cancer. As soon as I did the biopsy, I knew I don't have any nightgowns, and I was like, I probably should have one, because when you have surgery, you just want to hang out and, like, all asleep wherever, and I don't really have that much. And so, yesterday, before work, I went over to DI, that's Desert Industries, for those who don't know that, where I used to work, and got basically a Mumu. It's a giant nightgown. It's floral print, like pink and blue and purple and stuff like that. So it's over there, so I was just looking at it to see. And it's button up on the front, like the entire front is button up. And so then I don't have to pull anything over my head after the surgery, which will be good, because I imagine it'll hurt for at least a few days. I'm just trying to plan ahead. And like I mentioned last time, I'm making a playlist of songs to listen to while recovering or while going into surgery and so forth. And so, I texted my mom some of them, so let me just read the ones I'm thinking of to you. Steal My Sunshine. I don't know, it's just a good one. Tub Thumping, because he says, I get knocked down, but I get back up again. Yeah. Closing Time, because it's closing time for this thyroid. It don't get no more fun. 3 a.m., because I don't know if many of you know, but not Maroon 5, Matchbox 20's lead singer Rob Thomas wrote this about his mom's struggle with cancer, and so it's rather appropriate. Fight Song, of course, which is the song that I first posted when I told everyone that I have cancer. Because heck yes, I'm gonna fight this thing, and I'm gonna beat it, and it's not even gonna be a thing. Also, Unwell, I don't know, I just felt like it fit. That's also by Matchbox 20. Fix You by Coldplay. Scientist by Coldplay. Brave by Sarah Bareilles. A friend suggested using Eye of the Tiger and We Are the Champions, and then also suggested We Are Never Getting Back Together, which is kind of appropriate, considering I don't plan on ever getting back together with this stupid TCT. So that's my playlist thoughts for the surgery. I don't find out until the day before when I'm actually going in for surgery, so I'm not sure of the exact time of the surgery. It's supposed to take approximately 2 to 3 hours, and then I know from previous experience you usually spend about an hour in the recovery room waking up before they take you back to your family and stuff to finish waking up and start eating food and make sure you can go to the bathroom properly and so forth. So that's what I've got going on. So I'm just trying to plan for surgery. I bought a couple of sorry, this is what I get for doing it in the morning. I bought a couple of scrub tops that are button up as well. So in case my neck is still feeling irritated when I return to work, then I will be able to use those tops instead of having ones that pull over my head. So that's something. And I'm planning on eating so much ice cream it's not even funny. But I'm not going to buy that until like pretty close to the surgery. Maybe a couple days before or something like that, so that I can store it at my aunt's house without it being like a forever thing. And pudding. My favorite's butterscotch, which I doubt they'll have at the hospital, so I'll settle for chocolate. I will not be eating tapioca. Or even really vanilla. I'm kind of picky about my puddings. Kind of picky about a lot of things, food-wise. But oh well. So I'm just trying to plan for surgery and for all that entails. I might be trying to find scarves, like neckerchiefs, that I can wear afterwards, at least for a bit, if my neck's not too irritated, so that I could kind of... I feel like sometimes it's nice to have something as like a protective barrier there, so that I don't feel like other things are irritating it. So something that's soft and that, keeps it happy would then be better than having something like my lab coat at work rubbing up against it, So I'm gonna see about scarves or something like that. Neckerchiefs. I don't want like full like scarves, because that's just kind of ridiculous, but something that I can just tie around my neck and have it be supportive. I actually used to have a ton of bandanas, but I think most of them got left at home when I moved out here, so I don't know, what else am I doing to get ready for the surgery? I'm gonna miss necklaces for a while. That's gonna suck. Because that's like all I wear jewelry-wise, necklaces and earrings. I know this looks like I'm wearing a bracelet, but it's actually this thing called a Me Band, and it's basically like a cheap Fitbit, and it watches how many steps I take, and also monitors my sleep cycles. So it tells me how well I'm sleeping and how much exercise I'm getting in a day. And almost every day since I started wearing it, I've consistently gotten 10,000 steps a day, which is pretty good. I'm going to kill that record when I go on surgery leave, because I'm not really going to be up to walking. But that's okay. I think this is a little more important than keeping up my exercise goals. And I bought a couple of books at DI, just, so to have a couple. I also plan on having a trip to the library before I go to the hospital, so that I can pick out some good books to read, and maybe even some movies. Because our library lets you check them out for like 3 weeks, so that's pretty awesome. And then planning on watching lots of TV, catching up on a lot of stuff. My computer and my mom's computer both have the ability to hook up with my aunt's TV, so we can watch our Amazon Prime on there and our Hulu Plus and all those things, so that'll be fun. Of course we're not going to monopolize the TV, but yeah, so, we have our computer, so we can always watch them in the bedroom too, especially if I'm not feeling like getting up. And yeah, so I'm a little bit scared about the surgery, because I don't know what to expect with having a surgery in my neck. Other than my pinky surgery, all of my previous surgeries have been laparoscopic through my belly button, and so I don't know what the recovery is going to be like, and how how well I'm going to tolerate not being able to bend my neck. I know that when you lose use of your stomach muscles, it sucks. I don't know how it is to not be able to use your neck muscles. So, we'll see how it goes. And I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm gonna do everything that I'm supposed to do and follow the rules, and it should be good. Tomorrow I'll talk more about the logistics, or maybe tonight, about all the logistics of why I found out I had thyroid nodules and how how they determined that it's probably going to just be the surgery and then I should be good, and all that stuff. So, also, if you have any questions, feel free to ask, and keep contributing songs to my cancer fighting playlist. Thanks. Have a good night. Bye. Or day. Sorry. Something like that.